Now let's see what ISO 9001-2015 says about external providers. Supplier controls can be defined in different documents, for example, in agreements, contracts, and purchasing orders. In addition, suppliers should provide a certificate of conformance or a calibration report as evidence. For example, the external service provider that calibrates the balances needs to have the organization's procedures and training that offer knowledge on how to maintain and calibrate the weighing balances. After the service is completed, you will receive a calibration report. In order to ensure the purchased product meets the requirements, organizations should set up inspection procedures. Depending on the supplier evaluation results and proportional to the risk associated with the purchased product, the extent of the verification activities doesn't have to be the same for all suppliers. Suppliers with a higher risk to your business require stricter controls. So, take into account the risk to the patient's health and product quality when choosing these suppliers. The standard requires to verify and inspect the product or service from the supplier. It can be done when the goods are received for inspection and quality control. For example, when you receive the goods, you should check the following. Were the goods received in line with the order? Were the goods delivered on time? Were the goods in good condition? Were the goods of the right quality? Other methods of evaluation can also be used. Typically, suppliers are asked to fill out an initial questionnaire. As part of your assessment, you can also reevaluate, evaluate, and document performance, non-conformities, delays, auditor observations, etc. To ensure that there are no critical points, it is also important to periodically update the risk assessment. Clause 4.3 states that organizations must communicate their requirements to external providers covering processes, products, services, approval, competence, interactions, performance monitoring, and verification or validation activities at the provider's premises. There are several ways to perform verification activities: contract or agreements, purchase orders, audits, and document. A contract or an agreement usually includes some business terms, acceptance, procedures, responsibilities, quality clauses, and so forth. In a purchase order, you specify what you need. Audits are performed to verify and validate a supplier's product and quality management system. Specifications and test plans are included in documents. Communicating the requirements to suppliers is key to maintaining a long-term relationship. Giving performance feedback can also help the supplier improve and prevent future disasters. If your business is valuable to them, they will be responsive. If not, look just for another source. It's business, and your customers expect nothing less. Finally, the organization's quality unit is ultimately responsible for ensuring that all outsourced activities are compliant with regulations. Be sure to let your suppliers know what matters most to your organization. It is the organization's responsibility to make sure that all activities, including those of its suppliers, are in compliance with the requirements. In order to guarantee the quality of its activities, the organization must ensure oversight and controls over its activities. To ensure compliance with regulations, it is imperative to know what the quality unit is responsible for within the organization. Therefore, approved quality agreements can describe the materials or services to be provided, the quality specifications, the quality measures, and the communication mechanisms upon which the organization and contract facility have agreed. I hope this short course has given you some insight into supplier management. That's all. Thank you for attending this course. I hope you found it useful and that it has met your learning expectations. See you in other courses at the Academy as you continue your educational journey with Scilife.